We're gonna let him go down his rabbit hole.
He's going down a fucking horrible rabbit hole.
I'm going through it, dude.
Captain Keating, Benjamin D. Keaton.
I'm gonna get
of Chapley.
That single bush light in my fridge.
Of Chapley.
Whoa, we don't drink Busch Light anymore.
Well, it's the last one, right there.
He bought it before the thing.
I don't care.
Favorite beer? Gone.
No, he was born in Texas. Benjamin Keaton.
This how you?
That's how you're supposed to drink those now. You're supposed to butt chug them.
Finger popping each other's ASL.
Welcome to the show. We are your hosts, Tyler, Garrett, and Craig. We're just a few degens from upcountry with backgrounds in law enforcement, firefighter, EMS, and military. We love gaming, drinking, and talking about whatever crosses our dark minds. Grab a drink, sit down, and enjoy. This is the Casual AF Podcast. Welcome to the Casual AF Podcast. I am your host, Tyler, and of course we have wonderful Craig, Garrett.
Hello.
How are we all doing today?
You feeling anything?
Doing great.
Feeling anything?
Yeah, do you have any pain in your stomach?
No, why?
Because I'm trying to fucking...
You
just trying to fucking...
voodoo doll.
What would have made me laugh more is if you pulled it out and it had this like a T on his forehead.
I have a locket of your hair inside.
Uh-oh. How'd you get that? We haven't met.
Garrett dropped it off.
What the fuck?
When you trimmed your pubes, he fucking ran into the sink and just clawed it out. You hear your fucking wife screaming in the bedroom, like, wrong hair.
Speaking of shaving pubes, I'm very disappointed with my lawnmower 3.0 from fucking Manscaped. It is broken now. It is broken right now.
Is it because you have fucking thick edges or what?
No, I left it on a charger and then I went to take it off and I go to hit the button, it won't turn on.
Oh, fuck the battery up. I'm
like
thoroughly impressed with mine.
I loved it.
Can't leave it on.
I loved it, but then it does like the little loady bar thing to it, and it's just like, nope, not gonna turn on.
Send it back. It doesn't have a warranty, lifetime.
I don't know, but you just said that. You just said that, and I'm like, I'm very upset with mine.
Yeah,
it's a jungle.
Batteries and stuff like that, you're not supposed to like leave them on the charger too long, or else it'll fry the battery.
Oh, it's only 90 day.
Oh shit, you're fucked. But good news, the 4.0 is out.
Yeah, fucking upgrade.
Hey Manscaped, fucking sponsor us.
I heard the 4.0 actually lifts your junk up while you.
There's like a little shovel.
Yeah, it just lifts up like a fucking miniature bucket.
See, I have a wife that holds it for me.
The beard hedger would be pretty sick.
One time I agreed to let Raven wax my ass, and it was like the worst experience of my life. Raven's laughing in the background.
So I need to know this. Were you?
It's like a motherfucker.
Hold on. What?
Cheeks that look like bubble gum.
Say that. What'd you say?
That he can they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Yeah.
Let go. He was supposed to hold his cheeks apart while I put it on, and he let go, and then it squished together and looked like bubble gum.
So I was about to ask you, what was the position? Are you like laying on your back and
I
your
was
legs are spread
I face
open,
down?
or are
Face
you
down,
face
ass
down?
up?
Yeah,
ass up?
I was not ass up. I was just face down, just laying, planking the ground.
and a little bit of like a.
Did you spread? You spread them, right? My cheeks?
That's
I held my own cheeks. Yeah,
I was gonna say,
How
if
drunk
she
were you
held-
since you're not recalling any
I
of
was
this?
gonna say, if she held them for
I
you,
was
that's a
sober.
woman you need to marry.
I think I was sober, but I I try to tend to block those traumatic experiences out of my life.
If she held cheeks for you, that's a woman you need to marry.
Oh, I mean, she's done a lot worse for me. Don't worry.
Where's the ring? Raven, I'm cheering for you right now.
We're cheering you on, Raven. Fuck you, Craig.
Oh man, what do you
You selfish son of a bitch.
Oh, that's fucking funny. Shit.
So, how are we doing this week, boys? How was everything?
That's good.
Subject changed real fast.
Yeah, I don't want to keep talking about my asshole getting waxed.
No, you don't want to talk about
His
the
commitment.
Oh yeah.
Good thing you got headphones.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'll make sure to let her know. Listen to this episode.
I mean, you can give her all the business a couple of weeks from now. Was it 2 weeks from now?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, so it is confirmed we are doing the Casual AF podcast weekend up here in New Hampshire.
Hampshire.
Getting an Airbnb. We're gonna try doing a couple podcasts, do some shooting, try doing some range day videoing and shit like that.
Also, some general hanging stuff.
Yep. Some be a lot of stuff on the Instagram, the Facebook. Sure, we'll get some reels out of it.
Yeah, I guess we gotta talk to Main Street. You know.
Yep. Yeah, I got
Grill and Bar. Thanks, guys. For the sponsorship. About maybe trying to do some podcasts in there. I mean, or just general social media-esque things there.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god, if we could work with them and do like a video for them.
Oh boy, I don't know if that'd help them or
would
it sure would be worth a try.
Do you think that they'd let me get my ass waxed on their bar?
I think that's a health and safety violation.
I think so too. I think that's a fucking automatic disqualification.
What if we use a tarp?
Oh man.
You think they'll let us Jello wrestle in the middle?
Last time I remember,
Kyle,
they're trying to make this a family establishment.
Yeah. Oh,
Listen,
man, that would be fucking hilarious.
I'll wrestle kids. I don't care.
No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it.
Let's go, Brandon.
Out of nowhere.
From the top ropes. Oh my god. But yeah,
I don't know if I want to like. Oh, seeing you with Jello all over. No.
I'm fucking majestic, okay?
Oh my god. Well, yeah, there's gonna be plenty of stuff going on that weekend.
And at one point, he said, "Let's get it all."
I was talking about fighting.
Next thing you know, I got a finger in my ass.
Oh man, I'll tell you right now, you guys better be careful. When I say sleep tight during this weekend at the Airbnb, I mean it.
Nighty night, sleep with your butthole tight.
Why does Ty look like he's having flashbacks right now?
Oh shit.
What are you guys drinking this week?
What are you drinking, Ty?
Oh, you're gonna hit
the most intriguing.
Mine's the most intriguing. Not really. So, wife went to a it was like a little work party, and they went to Granite Roots, and they went to Granite Roots, and I threw her 20, and I said, "Get me a 4-pack of whatever they have." And she ends up calling me while she's there, and she's like, "What the hell do you want?" And I was like, "I don't know." I'm like, "What do they have?" And then next thing you know, she put her boss on the phone, and he goes, "Well, the double IPA is really good." And I was like, "I'll take that." So, Trail Candy double IPA. It's delicious.
What's the ABV on that?
Hang on here. Let me look. Doesn't have it.
7.6.
Probably a 7.6.
Way to be prepared on what you're drinking.
I don't care. It just goes down my throat and gives me all the feel goods.
That's what she said.
It's a pint.
Should say it in the lettering going up the side of the can, like that goes up the side of the label. No.
Yeah, you guys keep talking because I'm gonna be searching for it.
7.9%.
Oh, he already looked it up.
It's 7.9.
Yeah, they don't have it on their can.
Granite Roots, New Hampshire.
I shit you not, they don't have it on their can.
That's surprising.
Yeah, it's very surprising.
I think no, they have to. By law.
Yeah, I think so too. Is it on the bottom? Don't. Yeah, I was gonna do this carefully. Think about this before you fucking.
Let me use the empty one.
All right. Well, we know 7.9.
Okay. All right. So I'm doing just chilling with some ranch waters.
I'm jealous. I looked today for them, and I did not recover them. I only went to one place though, because,
Yeah.
I had things and stuff to do. But today I'm drinking fucking the margarita pack of Trulies right now. Strawberry hibiscus. It's disgusting. Bro, he is really. Put your
Get
fucking
the monocle out.
Yeah, put your monocle on, buddy.
Guys, just continue. I'm fucking looking.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's no percentage.
That's weird.
Dude, we could never date if you're looking that hard for an ABV.
Dude, literally, like I'll make sure to actually edit this time in this in this one, and it's just literally gonna be you're gonna see me the entire time while you guys are talking, but I'm just talking.
Like the whole podcast, just you with the can on repeat.
Oh fuck.
Oh man.
How was y'all's weeks, man? What happened? Anything?
I mean, Easter
happened. That's true. Whiskey got super close to affiliate or make that final push coming up.
Yeah, we're working on the final push. We're at 2.95 per average viewer.
You had a fucking crazy Ground Branch stream.
I did, yeah. I was fucking blown away that I had that many viewers for Ground Branch. But I got a raid from Dr. Charum, someone that I followed. I can't remember which community he came from, but
has his own.
Cool dude. He came over in someone's raid at one point in time, but we had a great stream. I mean, there was a lot of other people in there too. Prove dropped by for a while. There was some other people in there too. Couple new followers out of it, but we're working on it. We're chipping away at the affiliate grind. I think one more stream with like 4 average viewers. I think we're gonna get it. So.
That's fucking
Hopefully.
huge.
Nice.
Let's go. Good.
That would have been a couple years.
Pretty cool. Yep. 2 years last month, or 2 years last month.
It's not about the affiliate. It's about the fucking community that you built.
It is. Yeah. No, it's all about the community, and
Fuck
that's
you,
why
community.
I was like, it was really cool to see.
Ty chose violence today.
Yeah.
Listen,
it was really cool to see that many people.
My beer
in
can didn't
a
have
Ground
its
Branch
percentage on it. I'm mad.
Oh yeah. Wait, Ty. Did you say fuck his community? 50% of it's on this podcast. God, I took that personally.
You take a lot of things personally.
Oh man, but yeah, no, had some good streams. I've dropped into a lot of cool streams too. That army dude on the regiment team, he does like marbles and stuff on Saturday nights, marbles with like viewers and stuff, and it's fucking just a blast, just drinking music and playing marbles. It's a lot of fun. So I did that Saturday night when you guys weren't on, so that was fun. And yeah, I mean, I smoked prime rib yesterday for Easter.
Ooh,
dude,
that came out really good.
I'm so glad you didn't say crack.
So you saying smoked? My grill is out of commission right now, and by out of commission, it's broke.
What'd you do?
The auger and the electronics are just gone to shit.
That's
I
about
just
my...
got
I've
so
had it for
last
5
year.
years, so
Oh, fucking
Last
good run out of
year
it,
I got a Nex grill from Home Depot.
well, so here's the thing. Wife and I were talking about getting a new grill because we're gonna need one coming up for my son's birthday. And she asked me about a couple of them, and then next thing you know, I get a Happy Father's Day gift, and it is gonna be a brand new Traeger.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
The hookup, dude.
Is it the Wi-Fi
That's
one?
sick.
I don't think it is. It's the Traeger Pro. It's the 34 series. I think actually all
Isn't
of
that
them.
one?
Actually, all of them
Yeah.
don't.
The
All of them
pellet
come.
grill, right?
Yeah, it's a pellet
think so.
smoker.
It's fucking great.
I'm very excited. That's gonna be my first Traeger.
Which are you getting the XL? Which one are you getting?
That's a Pro Series 34 or something like that.
Fucking hell.
But nope.
There you go. Gen 1. 884 square inches of cooking area. Very nice.
It's a good size one.
Yeah, that's nice.
It does have the digital pro controller.
And she bought that with the package. So I'm gonna have the insulation cover for it. I'm gonna have the actual cover to protect it, and then also we'll have the foldable tray for it and everything else, and a Wi-Fi digital meat thermometer.
Nice.
And I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
sick.
she showed
Yeah.
me that, and I was like, holy shit.
Dude, I want the little pig one.
Pink one?
The little pig one.
Oh,
They
the
have a
little pig one.
piglet. They have a fucking piglet.
So wait, you're getting the 34 series?
Yeah, I think it's like it's the Traeger Pro 30. It's like, I think that's the size of it.
So that's $699, right?
Something like that.
Oh, for $100 more, you get the Wi-Fi one. Just saying.
No, that's the one she got me, and I'm not complaining.
Oh, you already got it?
She already ordered it.
When is Father's Day? June?
June, I think. June 13th?
Something like that. She's like, happy early Father's Day gift.
Very cool. That's nice of her. Props if she's listening. Fucking sick.
No, she don't listen. She listens to the little clips that I show her while I'm editing, and she's like, you guys are fucking idiots.
She's not wrong.
She knows us, so
Yeah.
Come on, I told her, I'm like, hey, we're doing this thing on the weekend, doing an Airbnb, and we're all gonna be there. And she's like, I gotta come. I'm like, yep, you do.
yeah. Yeah. My only concern is Bentley being there.
You understand he deals with me on a daily basis.
I know, but there's going to be 3 of us there, and I don't want any of us to like. This sounds terrible. This sounds very Biden-y. I don't want to sound that way, but I don't want us to rub off on him.
It's more than likely gonna happen. He's already turned around and said he wants to be a police officer when he grows up.
Oh, I'll talk him out of it real quick. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hey, kid, you like friends and family, and you like being able to see your fucking family on holidays? Don't do it, kid.
So, Garrett,
That's
why are you
fucking
joining?
Yeah, exactly.
Because he could take his hand everywhere.
Yeah.
No, that I will say that was one thing
That's
that made me
fucking
laugh,
funny.
because I asked him, I said, why do you want to be a police officer? He goes, I like the uniform.
Firefighters get to ride on cooler trucks.
Yeah, they sure do.
Craig,
They're
remember,
classic.
Remember, he's 5.
I know.
Oh man.
No, that's cool. I mean, listen, it's
Listen here, kid, come fucking sit with me.
it's better than him wanting to be a fucking social media influencer like us.
Yeah, no shit. He doesn't want to do a podcast or fucking stream. Oh shit.
So now you told me that. Now I got to come up with a little swag bag for him.
Oh, yeah?
You just got to send me
Get
his
'em all-
sizes.
Get him all excited.
You got to send me his sizes, and I'll come up with a nice swag bag. Garrett's like, how come I don't get one? Garrett's like, I want a sticker book.
Yeah,
I
like,
want a
do
sticker.
you have, like, sizes all the way down the Youth small would be fine for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Yeah,
we got them
youth-
all.
Yeah,
Don't
youth
worry.
small would be fine for him because then he can grow into it.
Yeah, they do little hats, sticker books, coloring books. I could probably get my hands on little cars like that make license sirens and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, make it happen.
It would make
But
his
we'll
day. It would make his day.
Well, he's gonna be dealing with us all weekend. I gotta
Yeah.
apologize early. It's more so a goodwill gesture to your wife. Like I apologize in advance. Here.
Right.
Well, that was the thing. She was like, Bentley's coming, and I was like, yeah, because we think Austin's coming, and he's gonna bring Trish and his kids. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's coming. I talked to him about it. He definitely wants to come up and hang out and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Even if he hangs out for the
Yeah, like I
the
think he'll
day
come
or
up, hang
whatever.
out for the night. Yeah, I don't know if they'll stay or whatnot, but he's definitely gonna come up. The Sid and Shannon are probably gonna come over too, hang out. I think Kyle's gonna come over, hang out too.
gonna be a
So-
fucking party.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Well-
excited to meet Craig. He thinks Craig's gonna be a lot of fun. So
I'm not bringing
looking
Bud
forward
Light.
to that.
Yeah. I'm not bringing it. I'm not bringing any of that. No, we reached out. I mean,
Yeah, I just sent an
to-
email out.
to the Fighting 69th Whiskey Company. They have a media package online. We just kind of wanted some of their permission.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pick up a couple of bottles of that, so we have some decent whiskey for the weekend.
Mm. Mm.
Like 4 or 5 bottles, because I know you guys are fucking degenerates. And then
What?
yeah, and then
I'm
we'll take
glad I'm
care.
staying the weekend.
We'll take care of the beer and shit while we're up there, obviously.
Mm.
Yeah, that's just go to a gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring a couple of steaks. I got a couple of big old steaks that we could fucking take care
I think
of
the
too.
place has a
Like a grill set.
a grill too. Yeah, I mean I can always bring the smoker too, but I mean I think the amount of time we're gonna be there it'd probably be easier just like with a grill and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll just get a
Mm.
bunch of burgers and shit, and
Yep.
it'd be good. It'd
Be
be
a good
good.
time.
It'd be
And
good
then,
to
of
get
course,
the
we are gonna record for you guys.
yeah.
we're gonna
It'd be
do
good. Good to break some bread with the fucking with everybody. You know,
Yeah, it'd be cool as shit. I'm excited for it.
very important.
Be a
We'll
good
say-
birthday present.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
his
it's
birthday.
true.
Yeah,
That is true.
Yep. but yeah, no, that's gonna
All
be a
right,
blast.
all right, Garrett. I'll bring you a swag bag for your birthday too. Will you fit in a youth small as well?
Yes.
Hey Garrett, I'm looking for some good food, a good time, and a good drink.
Well, if you're in Hillsborough, New Hampshire, you can stop by Main Street Grill and Bar, which offers a great drink selection and some amazing food by very talented chefs.
Main Street Grill and Bar in Hillsborough, not to be confused with those cucks in Berlin, New Hampshire. The Main Street Bar and Grill.
But wait, what if I want to play a few rounds of golf?
Main Street Grill and Bar is also located right at Anglesey Golf Course, where golf is unapologetically fun. Whether it's food, drink, or 9 holes of fun, the Main Street Grill and Bar will meet all your entertainment needs.
And this is totally legit, and it's not scripted. We
Not,
don't
not
at
at
all. No.
It'll cover one of my arms.
We're playing for duty.
Oh man, what was that fucking that Adam Sandler one that's on Netflix?
Hubie Halloween?
Yeah. You're gonna be
Hubie-
undercover in a special unit, and you're never supposed to talk to us ever. Oh man.
Fuck, man. Let's go.
All right, so with that, favorite comedy movies.
Favorite comedy movie?
See, dude, I'm a sucker for anything Adam Sandler. Even his new stuff. I mean, he's such a genuine guy that you just
Yeah, he is.
kind of gotta like it.
Right here from New Hampshire too. Old Manchester.
Manchester.
Yep.
But he has so many classics.
Oh, I know he does.
Billy Madison was like my all-time favorite movie for so long. But then you got like Super Troopers, Beer Fest.
Yeah,
You're definitely up there for
Super
comedy.
Troopers is fucking hilarious too.
Definitely.
I think my favorite comedy movie to this day, no matter what, like all time, Accepted.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Bold move, Cotton.
I've always loved that movie. It's so fucking funny.
You know what? You know what one I used to really, really, really enjoy? Fucking Van Wilder, the original.
Van
with Ryan
Wilder,
Reynolds.
yeah, that was a good one. Yep. Yeah, no, I just don't know what it is about that movie, but it's just there's so many fucking hilarious moments in it, and just like the pun on words too, with like the acronym of the fucking college, South Harmon Institute of Technology. It's shit. It's like- and then the mascots, the sandwich, the shit sandwiches.
ask me about my wiener.
I feel like that was like there was a
Glenn,
lot of
your wads are amazing.
there was a lot of good underrated comedies that came out during that era.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's why that one stuck with me so much for so long. Is just the fucking like how funny it was. And
What about like Ghostbusters? I feel like Ghostbusters is popular, but I feel like the comedy in the actual movie itself doesn't get enough credit.
I gotta be honest with you, I know I've seen it, but I couldn't fucking tell you a line from it.
Bro, you need to rewatch it as an adult.
Yeah. Another like Tommy Boy. Oh my god. Another
Fucking amazing.
fucking
Rip
Black Sheep. Fucking that's another really good one.
Chris Farley.
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine the fucking Adam Sandler movies today if Chris Farley was still around? How fucking funny they would be.
Dude.
Just think of Grown Ups with Chris Farley in it.
I mean, his
Grown
start-
Ups was a classic.
It would fucking just be like so much more off the rails.
Well, what I have an appreciation for Adam Sandler is like all his buddies took the ride with him, and like even his production company was like Grandma's Boy is fucking classic.
Yep.
And that's a Happy Madison production. It was like, you know what, you guys want to come up with your own shit? Here you go.
Right.
And he takes all his buddies with him everywhere he goes, no matter what he does, and I love it.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
that's what I like about Adam Sandler and like his like you said, his genuine like person is just it's fucking awesome.
Ty, what do you got?
Oh, for me, it is Ace Ventura, Pet Detective,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and When
That's
Nature
a fucking
Calls.
good
Chee chee bang bang, chee chee bang bang. Hi ho.
The fucking rhino scene is hysterical.
Like
Yeah.
a glove.
He's
the
another
fucking
one.
UPS, he's fucking kicking it the box.
Bro, Dumb and Dumber.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
Just
So many fucking
give me the goddamn number.
You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
The gas man.
You've had a spare pair of gloves this entire time? Yeah, it's the Rockies.
It was just a fucking. It was a great. Oh, look how. I got a fridge. Look how empty that fucking poor thing is.
It is very empty.
You gotta fill that.
Oh,
You
man.
gotta.
It's called them broke as shit.
Amen.
I just spent $18 on these fucking things.
Jesus.
Dude, expensive. Microbrews are fucking expensive.
True.
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. Oh my
yeah.
god.
So I was actually talking to one of the guys at work where we were talking about like Anchorman. Anchorman is one of my
Oh my god.
one of my
Anchorman was funny,
all
too.
time favorite fucking didn't take itself too seriously and just ran with the tropes. And it's amazing. But then Anchorman 2 comes out and I feel like it took too long between the two movies and like the magic was gone. Like they weren't, it's like they watched the movie and they're like, let me just rehash some of this shit. I feel like so they were talking about Step Brothers 2. I don't know if it's dead in the water or anything, but I feel like too much time has passed now. Just
Yeah.
let Step Brothers be its own thing. It was
That's
so
like-
good.
It's like Super Troopers 2. Like it wasn't as good. It was still funny, and there was a lot of funny parts in it, but it just like it didn't hit the same as
No,
like,
Super Troopers 1 was fucking
It's just
Great.
fucking pure comedy gold.
Oh,
It's powdered sugar. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
Like the one part from fucking like Super Troopers 2 that like really sticks with me is when fucking they wire up the fucking electricity in the cabin to the radio. Every time he has to touch it, it gets fucking whacked.
Stinks like sex in here.
Yeah.
one of my like favorite lines from like Step Brothers though is how about I just shove one of your hearing aids so far up your ass that you can hear your own colon produce your own shit. And then he comes down and starts spanking him.
Your geriatric hands, your liver spotted hands off my mother, you geriatric fuck.
Oh man.
This place is a fucking prison on the planet of bullshit.
He comes down
In the
fucking
galaxy,
starts,
this sucks camel dick.
he starts spanking Will Ferrell and
Yeah.
fucking John C. Reilly standing there and he goes, "You're next, mister." And he goes, "Okay, sir. Okay."
Yes, sir.
So good. It's so everything. The whole movie was perfect.
Yeah.
What are
it
you
was. It was
doing?
such a good
I'm
movie.
burying you alive.
I'm burying you.
I'm alive. You're waking the
alive.
neighbors.
Oh.
Jeez, we could do that all
Fucking-
day.
Oh, I know. There's so many fucking good movies, especially when it comes to comedy. I think we were in like
Wanna do
a very
Karate in the
good era
Garage?
for comedies. Like when we grew up, like going through it, like I feel like it's so hard to get a good comedy movie nowadays because everyone's so fucking scared.
Sensitivity.
Yeah, everyone's so fucking scared to get canceled.
Everyone's tiptoeing, which is why I started like I was always a stand-up comedian guy, but I started going to more live shows.
I haven't
Yeah,
been
because
to
I
any
feel
live
like it's-
comedian shows.
I feel like it's still the purest form of comedy where they just don't care. Like they'll just say whatever, and that's my kind of like I like. Just tell me whatever, even if you're making fun of me.
Mhm.
Yep.
Like if you're making a cop joke, I'm in. I want to hear the joke. I think it's fucking
Yeah.
hysterical.
Oh, fucking
Matt Rife does a really good job with his fucking comedy. I mean,
They-
like even through like TikTok and stuff.
Dave Chappelle.
Amazing.
He'll attack some stuff where like obviously where I support or I'm on side of, and I'm like, that's fucking funny.
Well, that's the beauty. But that's the beauty of comedy. Like it's so.
But that's the thing.
Most
I don't
people-
get my asshole torn up in a knot because like, oh, he
Yeah.
made fun of us.
No, but that's not the point of comedy. Comedy's supposed like everybody gets it.
Yeah.
Like everybody gets it. Like the Chappelle show itself. I mean, I grew up during the Chappelle show,
Mhm.
and it's just like South Park. Everybody got a turn,
Yep.
and I love it.
Oh, that's the best part about South
like
Park.
for you to be
Yeah.
so sanctimonious that you think that you're so righteous that you don't deserve any kind of fucking funny view against you is terrible.
Right.
No, everybody gets it, and that's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, it's fucking it sucks to see the way everything has gone and ruined so many good things
Well, it's like
out of just pure fun
Oh my
and
God.
games.
why did
know?
no one say this? One of the best comedy movies of all time, Tropic Thunder.
Oh my god.
And they're like the
Just the cast alone.
just
Yeah.
the level of how far they pushed it,
Oh
and-
yeah.
and no one
Oh.
batted an eye at that time.
Bro,
Yeah. And Robert Downey Jr. even said something like in a interview.
Ben Stiller
it was
Yeah,
like 2
the
weeks
most
ago or
heat.
something like that, and he goes, "You know what?" He's like, "I don't regret it one bit." He's like, "It was
no,
fucking great."
he was on Joe Rogan
Yeah, you was
Yeah.
on Joe Rogan.
a couple of months ago, and he was like, "Listen, it couldn't be made today,
right.
but I don't regret it."
Yeah.
But he also said him not catching heat for playing blackface is because Ben Stiller played the R word.
Yeah,
YouTube.
Triple
watching
Jack.
you.
Triple Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, so funny. Dodgeball's another classic, one of my
Oh,
favorites.
Oh my God, yeah.
God, that was a
Yep.
great one.
Another
Patches O'Houlihan.
Patches of
one. God, I want to
dive, duck,
man.
dip, dive, and dodge.
Oh.
The ADAA, the American Dodgeball Association of America.
Yeah.
So many subtle jokes.
Yeah.
My fitness consigliere, Michelle.
Yeah. Oh man, there's so many fucking good ones. I mean, we could literally talk about fucking great comedy movies all.
Do you guys
I'll-
have like a
I'll
top
show.
5 favorite just movies in general?
Like genre?
Yeah.
All genres. All genres.
All
just
genres.
like 5 fucking movies. Like you're, I don't know, you're fucking trapped in a room for the rest of your life, and you only get 5 movies.
Only 5 movies or 5 genres?
5
Only
movies.
5 movies.
Any
Okay.
genre.
Any genre. Ooh.
All right. I think I got mine.
Go for it.
Accepted. Tommy Boy.
Okay.
Happy Gilmore.
Okay.
Restrepo.
Restrepo's good.
And the 5th one would have to be Jackass 2.
Did you see the new Jackass?
I did.
It's the Chancla scene where they had the trivia show.
Yeah.
I fucking literally almost pissed myself.
Yeah. But yeah, I think those are the ones I'm taking.
Dude,
I've probably seen Restrepo, not even shitting you, over 100 times.
So Restrepo, like the move.
Yeah.
It's
Restrepo.
the
Oh, no,
documentary.
the
war
documentary.
documentary. Yeah.
They never
On the
made it.
Korengal
They never
Valley.
made a movie of that. Oh, they made a movie of Red Dawn, right? Was it Red Dawn?
Wait,
Red Platoon.
What are
Red
you fucking
Platoon.
talking about? Oh
Red
yeah,
Platoon.
that was
Red Platoon.
That was Outpost. The Outpost.
Yes,
They
that
made a
was
movie
the
on that.
Outpost, but the book is Red Platoon. The book is
Right.
I would say the movie was okay, but the book, oh god.
Yeah, the book is incredible. And that company was all part of Restrepo. It was
Didn't
Cop
they?
Keegan. They were all the same company, just different platoons.
Keegan, that's the second one they
Yeah.
made, right? Cop Keegan.
Cop Keegan is the one that the Outpost is
That's
based
the
off of.
Outpost. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great movie, by the way.
It was a really good movie.
Did you guys-
It
did
was
you guys-
a good movie, but I think
Yeah.
the book that actually like tells the whole fucking story was
There's
amazing to
so
listen
many.
to.
So after like reading or listening to audiobooks, because I just fucking don't have the attention span to read anything.
I can't read audiobook all the time.
Yeah, so I listen to audiobooks. There's so many audiobooks and movies and books and stories that are all attached to the Korengal Outpost. Like whether it be Restrepo, Red Platoon, there's like two others that are all attached to this one outpost.
Mm.
Like Above the Best is another one. It's the Apache pilot movie, and it's about the 10th Mountain Apaches that like fucking fly into the Korengal all the time. And there's so many movies, like after watching all these war documentaries and stuff like that, that are attached to that one fucking
Well, it's because
basically
the
just
fucking
hell.
Korengal Valley was a fucking hellhole.
I think they said 80% of the ordnance dropped in the Afghanistan war up until 2010
That's where most of the fighting was.
was 80% of the ordnance dropped in that war was in that valley.
Yeah, it was a fucking hellhole if you were there.
Yeah.
It was kicking the
And-
hornet's nest almost every day.
Yeah. And I mean, for the 173rd being like one of the most decorated fucking units being involved in it, I mean, it just all made sense that they were the ones that were going there. I
You
mean,
know
they were
which-
just getting fucking
so-
pummeled.
It made like, what military movie like made a good depiction of it, but didn't give the full story of it? In my opinion, was Lone Survivor.
Yeah.
If you read Marcus Luttrell's book and then watch the movie, you're like, oh, there's a whole fucking like a whole nother section that is missing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also I'm sure they shot a lot of it and then just try to make a cohesive movie that wasn't.
Yeah, they
3
gotta
hours
make it.
long.
They gotta Hollywood it somehow.
Yeah.
Like
But
make it
but
all
it
blend
really
together.
annoyed me when he actually got picked up by that tribe and they took him in, it was literally like, oh, here's like 10 minutes of him being with that tribe, where it was a while that he was with that tribe and they were protecting him. And he was on Joe Rogan's talking about like, yeah, they missed that like big chunk of like not telling that portion of the story. And like the other thing was like the injuries that he sustained that he talked about, and then what Mark Wahlberg played as in the movie, nowhere near like what he sustained.
But it's just, you know, they gotta.
It's
I understand they gotta make the Hollywood.
Yeah, I know. It's just it's like.
Well, I tell you what though,
it's like it's like reading the Harry Potter series and then watching the movies, and then you're like the books are better.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same thing with Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Well, same thing with Estrepo. The book.
But that's how I just feel with like military stories for me anyway. Is like, oh, like what about this part and this part and so on and so forth. Like American Sniper.
Yep.
That was another rough one where it's like, oh, they Hollywood the shit out of that one.
Yeah, they Hollywooded the shit out of that movie.
Yeah, they definitely did.
It's like Chris Kyle never met or never came face to face or ever came in contact with that sniper the Chechen the entire time he was deployed.
Yeah.
So it was really annoying that they're like, oh yeah, this like final face off between the two, and I'm like, nope, that never happened.
Well, you gotta understand, fucking, you know.
But have you read American Sniper, the book?
Of course I have.
I think it would have been a perfectly fine movie if they kept it to the book.
You have to understand that, like, once you get up to a certain echelon in Hollywood, it's like,
I know it's
so many hands in the
producers and directors are like, I'm gonna make my own spin on it.
Yeah. I feel like Hacksaw Ridge did a pretty good job.
Hacksaw Ridge was really
according
good
to the book. I mean, obviously they expedited a lot of it. But I thought they did a decent job compared to
with Andrew Garfield, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think that's another. So back to like the Outpost. I think after like listening to the book and then watching the movie, they fucking stayed pretty close on track with that storyline. There was some things that were off, like here and there.
You talking about Hacksaw?
No, the Outpost.
The Outpost with the Outpost. So the Outpost and Red Platoon.
Yeah. So between those two things, like they were pretty damn close for most of it.
So my understanding is that the actual contact that they came into with, like, you know, Romasha and everything that happened with that one actual climactic battle in the movie.
Yeah.
From my understanding is pretty close to as true as it could have gotten.
Yeah.
The rest of the movie was a little bit.
Yeah. That's what I was picking up on too.
That's kind of like how with Lone Survivor,
Keating was from New Hampshire too, I think.
Lone Survivor, he got pulled in the movie. He got pulled out during the daytime. In the actual book, he got pulled out at night.
Yeah, he was in the water for a while.
Yeah.
But again, it's, you know, what looks good on camera.
And like the whole story where like he got picked up by the Rangers, and then he explained when there was like these like hundreds of torches on the mountainside, and they're like, hey, like what the hell is that? And then his interpreter was the guy that was with him was like, those are Taliban, and he tells the Rangers, and they're like, drop bombs, and it was literally fucking fireworks across that whole mountainside. Yes, all I'm saying is like the difference between the Book of Lone Survivor and the movie. There was definitely some portions where it bothered me. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
Them
it's
yeeting,
most of them though.
Them yeeting themselves off the mountainside. Those stuntmen. I'm like, ooh, they depict.
Did you see the stuntmen in John Wick throwing themselves down the escalator? There's been a clip.
I haven't seen 4 yet.
I haven't seen 4 either. But there's been a clip of like the stuntmen yeeting themselves down the escalator. I'm like, yo,
that's
Keanu Reeves got each stuntman a shirt and how many times he killed them.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Saw that. That's, you know,
that was pretty cool.
So we established Keating is from Maine, Sanford, Maine, and went to UNH.
Went to UNH. Yep. Another movie like similar with the being off in books compared to the movie, 12 Strong.
Yeah, I didn't really particularly enjoy that movie.
The movie wasn't as good, but the book was good, or the book is good. I'm not finished with it.
The book is good.
And Bolduc is from New Hampshire, and he has been running in the past for state rep or senator. Shit, I can't remember.
So have you watched 12 Strong with Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah, I'm a
watched,
Hemsworth
like,
fan,
half
but
of
it's not good.
Yeah, the book compared to the movie, I'm like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on right now?
So confusing.
They never rode into combat with horses. I'm just gonna say that right now. They never did that.
No, they just use the horses to fucking.
They use the horses to traverse.
Pal around,
Yeah,
mountains.
They use the horses to get around, but when they did that whole scene where they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna charge in with the horses," I'm like, that never happened.
It's Hollywood, bro. I mean, what are you?
But Don Bolduc, he was running for U.S. Senate for New Hampshire. I met him in person. He was a really cool guy.
Right. But Chris Hemsworth. We're on the topic of Chris Hemsworth.
Extraction.
Woo!
I haven't seen it.
That was a good fucking movie.
That's in my top 5.
You see that they're doing Extraction too?
Yeah.
I saw the trailer.
Megan Anderson is in it.
I saw the trailer for it.
Megan Anderson.
And I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my top 5. So I got
Extraction's a top 5. I don't know if it's a top 5.
I got a top for only because listen, I'm picturing like top 5 movies because I have a ton of favorite movies, but I'm picturing top 5 movies like that I had to rotate through for the rest of my life. They lock me in a fucking dungeon somewhere, and I only got 5 movies to keep me busy. Extraction is definitely 100% one of them.
Really? I don't know about that.
I love it. I love it so much.
It's good. Don't get me wrong, but
I got Good Will Hunting.
Ooh.
What are you laughing at, Garrett? I see you laughing down there, bro.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it, but I just because I always thought it was like dumb.
Watch it.
Okay.
Watch it.
Put it on my list.
I got shit. What's the name of the fucking? I'm drawing a blank real hard right now. Ben Affleck, Jeremy Renner.
The Accountant.
Oh,
Bank Robbers.
The Town.
The Town.
That's oh my god.
Yeah, it is one of my favorite.
I would probably put that one up there.
I fucking blanked on that motherfucker. Yeah. Shit. Sorry.
I never even thought of that. I've seen that. Like,
and you put that in your top 5.
Yeah, I can hear the fucking trolls now. Oh, it's this top 5 movie. Can you think of the name? Yeah, sometimes I draw a blank because I'm retarded. Leave me alone. That's what happens when you fucking spent your early childhood getting punched in the face.
YouTube don't like that.
All right, I'm mentally deficient because I have fucking CTE. Is that better?
We're 50 minutes in. It's fine. I don't think they'll.
Yeah, we're over the limit.
Yeah, the Google mods are not listening this far.
Yeah, the YouTube stopped listening at the fucking 30 second. They stopped listening at the intro.
Yeah.
Like these guys are not worth my time.
So you're at 3?
Extraction, Good Will Hunting, The Town. Jesus.
Oh my god, I thought of another one. Jeez,
the Dark Knight.
You just hold your place, Garrett.
I know.
The Dark Knight.
Yep.
It's the most phenomenal superhero movie, but is also just generally a good movie. It's so good. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Come on, don't have this little
fucking
pause.
And all right, and the 5th one is Inception.
Inception was so good.
Never saw it.
You never watched Inception? Guess what we're watching on the weekend when everyone's over.
I'll bring it. Oh, actually no, it's on streaming service. I'll bring do we have Fire Stick up there?
I can bring a Fire Stick. I have 5.
I've got my travel.
Yeah, bring a Fire Stick and we'll fucking I got a Chromecast. We can just cast whatever to my
I have an Amazon Fire Stick, so
yeah, dude. If I had to pick 5 to entertain me, it's those 5.
All right.
Now don't get me wrong, there's a lot.
Town is such a good movie.
There's a lot that like Black Hawk Down, Saving Private Ryan, fucking phenomenal movies.
Saving Private Ryan's a good one.
But like Black Hawk Down, I feel like lost a lot of luster on my 10th or 15th watch. 6th, I'm picking a 6th because I do have a 6th. and I literally watch this movie once a month. 13 Hours of Benghazi.
That's a good one.
It's a fucking great movie.
So,
Fucking love it.
I would say before I say my 5, 13 Hours and the book is the closest representation of the book that I've seen out of a movie or a military, like military to contractor documentary.
For it to be Michael Bay that does such a good job.
Don't get me wrong. There's a few points where it's like that doesn't happen with that certain type of munition, but
Right.
Yeah.
They gotta Hollywood it up.
Yeah, they gotta Hollywood it up. And
Michael Bay, though.
Michael Bay is like over the top with it.
Michael Bay, you want to sponsor this podcast? Let me know.
Let us be in one of your movies. So my top 5. I gotta have that mix. I gotta have that bit of a mix. So we're gonna go with Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls.
Okay.
That's just one of my all-time favorites. I laugh every time watching it.
Earthquake test.
Everybody loves
Bro,
a slinky
wait,
go,
is it the second
slinky
one?
glow.
Is it the second one when he goes to the
Dolphins.
the tribe?
No, that's the first one.
That's When Nature Calls. No, the first one is Pet Detective.
When he's
Oh shit! Yeah, no, it is. Sorry.
and he's
when he's fucking
Yeah.
yes, that's When Nature Calls. That's When Nature Calls.
Yeah.
Fucking best one. That's Jim Carrey at his peak.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
That's Pet
That's the
Detective.
first one.
That's Pet
Yeah,
Detective.
it's the first one.
Yep.
Yeah. That's fine.
Sorry. So Ace Ventura 2.
Yep. So Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. John Wick 1.
Great movie, but I wouldn't put it up there.
Nope, I would, because it was the OG, and that was the one where really was like, this is gun work at its finest. And it was a mix of an actor that actually put in the time and effort to actually put those skills into a real world. Like,
he's been doing that since The Matrix.
yes, but like, you know what I'm saying, when like you have certain actors that are in those action movies and it's like, oh, you have no idea what you're fucking doing.
So can we pivot real quick just before?
Yeah.
Chris, what's his name? The fucking the one with
Hemsworth.
Jurassic Park. No, the other one, Jurassic Park.
Pratt.
His gun work in the Terminal List
Terminal List was very good.
is fucking sensational.
But but John Wick was before Terminal List.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know.
Dude, that Terminal List series was so good.
So I'm reading the
The Jack Ryan series is really good too.
Jack Ryan's very good as well, but I'm reading the
season. There's gonna be a season 2 of Terminal List, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I'm reading The Gray Man now, which I thought Gray Man was a phenomenal movie. It's nothing like the books at all. Like, they're two totally different fucking things. But the Gray Man book is fantastic. But after that, I have the Terminal List that I'm going to read. I'm probably going to bring the Terminal List with me up to New Hampshire. I'm probably going to be too cross-eyed to read, but I'm hoping. I'm fucking hoping.
Ace Ventura, John Wick, The Conjuring.
Conjuring?
The Conjuring. Yeah.
What is it? What is it? Conjuring?
Conjuring, whatever.
Conjuring.
So I didn't put any horror movies in there.
That was so. I'm a huge like horror movie person and like scary movie. I love it.
So,
but my wife hates me because I've watched so many of them, and every time we watch them now, I can predict when the jump scare is about to happen. And The Conjuring, Conjuring, whatever, fuck off. It caught me off guard a few times, and I'm like, oh, that actually got me.
Let me ask you something. So, for horror movies, Conjuring is definitely up there. Great actors, great premise. I loved it.
Great story.
Were you guys old enough to see Paranormal Activity in theaters?
Not in theaters. I didn't watch it in theaters.
I saw
it was in theaters. I just didn't see it in theaters.
So I saw Paranormal Activity in theaters.
I think I watched the second one in theaters.
And it was like the best theater experience I've ever had. It was me, my brother, and we were sitting next to two.
Oh my.
I don't know how to make this YouTube safe, and it's gonna sound terrible, but it's not. I was sitting next to two extremely nice. They were wonderful ladies, but two like over the top, like black women, and
You just said African American.
no, because I don't know what their origin was. I don't know if they were
Right.
from Africa. They could be from fucking Guyana. I don't know.
Jamaica.
But every time a scare happened, I was getting choked by these fucking by the one closest to me, and the one next to her was choking the poor dude that was fucking 2 seats away from me. Like legit, like the powder on the floor when they put the baby powder on the floor. I was getting strangled by this woman, and she was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh my, this is scary shit." I know, but when I tell you, it enhanced the experience. I had so much fun. They were the fucking coolest. They were the coolest people, like strangers I ever met in a movie theater. I loved every second of it. It was hysterical.
That's awesome.
But so Paranormal Activity will always have a fond place in my heart because of that experience. They were amazing. It was so fucking great.
Bless you.
So what is that? Three out of me so far?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't bring this up with the comedy. Haunted House.
With Eddie
Marlon
Murphy?
Wayans.
Marlon Wayans, Haunted House. I'm not sure
You have
I'm aware
Haunted
of that.
House 1 and 2 if you have not seen it. Oh, it is the raunchy comedy that you're gonna fucking love.
Is
Well,
this
Scary Movie was
satire
better.
one?
Yeah, Scary Movie was better. Let's be honest.
But it's so fucking funny. I would say probably Haunted House 2 is even better because it pulls in the Annabelle
When
ball
you sent the clip of the other day, right?
with the Annabelle doll.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Haunted House 2.
Yeah, yeah. I did see that. It was funny.
It's fucking
Scary
hilarious.
movies.
It's fucking hilarious. There's
3
some
or 4. That's 4.
what? That's 4.
Yeah.
And then 5, I would say We Were Soldiers.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Fury's up there too for me.
Because we Were Soldiers is the Vietnam one, right? With
Yeah.
Mel Gibson.
Yes.
That one, especially being an infantry guy, I know that was a Cav Scout unit. Just when I watched that movie and when they pop the fucking flare and the Viet Cong are right on top of them in the middle of the night, I was like, that's fucking goosebumps, and I don't know how.
Oh, did you ever read Under the Wire, Behind the Wire? John Stryker Meyer's
Across
book?
the Wire.
Across the Wire.
Across the wire.
Mac v. Sog. I have
yeah.
the book on audio. That dude, the stories that he tells in that fucking book. I'm like,
across the fence.
across the fence. I have the audiobook.
The one particular story, I read the book. The one particular story that fucking freaks me out is when he's hiding in the brush and the Viet Cong
touches his foot.
And backs up. Like, I was like, dude, my hair stood on the back of my neck, my butthole puckered. I was like, it
was like what, a whole battalion that was patrolling through on him, and it was just
like
him and his
4 of them.
squad.
Yeah, it was like 4 of them, I think,
Yeah.
right? It went out with 4. They had the 2 Vietnamese and him and one other guy.
And he had his Colt pointed at that dude's face, and he was ready to fucking shoot him in the face if he said anything, and the guy just backed away and said, nope, we're not doing this.
Bro.
That gave me chills.
Fucking
one of my favorite, like, as far as like that, like the books and stuff. There's a Jocko podcast of
he has John Struckenmeyer on there.
John Struckenmeyer on there.
Yeah, he has John Struckenmeyer on there, and the one I'm thinking of, this guy was a POW. I want to say he was Air Force pilot, POW, and like he went through the entire war as a POW, like the time, like when he was over there, and Okay. Yeah, so it's the Jocko podcast number 63 with Colonel Bill Reeder. It's the book that he has is Through the Valley, My Captivity in Vietnam. And hearing his story, like that podcast is just it's fucking insane what the guy went through. I mean, like everything. He hiked with like all these fucking diseases and stuff like that from, lack of medical treatment and all that kind of shit. And then they got bombed. Like one of the times they were in a place, like they got bombed by the US and they had no idea that they were there. But they were just like hammering their fighting position basically. And it was incredible. It's a podcast, like you definitely got to listen to it. I haven't read the book. Mainly because I haven't bought it and it's not on audiobook. But yeah, no, that story is like it's incredible. It's like same with a lot of fucking Stryker Myers. It's insane. The amount of shit that those guys went through.
Well, that's why
that war in general is just nuts.
Well, that's why we were soldiers, like, really hits home with me, is like that one scene where they pop that flare, as like I've already said, they pop that flare in the Vietnam are because the guy was like, I heard something, and he's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have him like call a flare in, and then they are literally right there when the flare opens up, and I'm like, that must be the most terrifying thing to fucking see.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was a big thing in World War II with the Japan.
Yeah, especially on Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, you go to sleep and the next thing you know, you wake up, your buddy with your foxholes got his fucking throat slit.
And they didn't know about the tunnel system for a while. Like, so the Okinawans, well, the Japanese in Okinawas and Japanese are two different people. If you ever studied karate or anything like that, you understand the issues there. But so the Japanese dug tunnel systems in Okinawa, and the Americans didn't have a clue for a long time.
Oh, there was it's not a book. It's not on a podcast or anything. It's just a story that I found on a post of one of the guys that went through. He was one of the rat tunnel guys, and he went into the tunnel and he couldn't see a fucking thing, and his flashlight went out, and he had his revolver. And I remember like how the story went is he's crawling through the tunnel. I think this was World War II, Japanese in Japan, and he's crawling through the tunnel, and it's so dark that he can't see anything in front of him. But what ends up happening is he crawls through, and then he feels a breath come back at his face. And then literally him and this dude accept. He doesn't shoot him with the revolver, and they both duke it out man to man. And the guy and the American ends up fucking strangling him and killing the dude. But it's like, fuck doing that job of, here, go down that rat tunnel and see if you find anyone.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like
the amount of balls that you have to go down one of those fucking tunnels with a revolver and a fucking flashlight.
A hope and a dream.
Yeah. I feel like I'd be more of the fucking lines of the John Stryker Meyer, where it was like, listen, like we both interacted in the brush, like you touched my foot. We both know there's a mutual acceptance. We know we're both there.
Yeah.
But this guy knows, like, all right, if I open up on this guy,
there's a barrel pointed at my face.
There's a barrel pointed at my fucking face. It's mutually assured destruction. Let me just back away. How we doing? Let's just fucking we'll live to fight another day, both of us. Let's do that. It kind of reminds me of the Saving Private Ryan scene.
That's literally how like his thinking of is like, do I want to get shot in the face right now? Like my whole battalion is gonna kill these people, but do I want to die today?
Yeah, do I want to die
Like,
first?
that's what it is.
Do I want to be the first one to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
There were so many
Yeah.
times where in the John Stryker book where they would get dropped into a certain area and they're already getting tracked
100%.
Yeah.
like instantly.
Crazy.
Like, and there was times where an extraction was hot. Like they were talking
Yeah.
about fucking, like the times where, you know, primary, secondary, and tertiary extractions were all chalked. And then they had a fucking,
Remember he was flying through on the fucking fast rope upside
Yeah,
down?
yep,
Yeah.
bro. That man
While taking
is,
fire?
is a national
Yeah.
fucking treasure, that guy.
Yeah.
And yo, he was so young, and the Green Beret pipeline was different back then. Like he talks about how he didn't learn a language. Like they just fucking
Right.
they were like, fuck it,
Well,
send it.
That was the other thing with Mac v Sog is how it went was, oh, you want to be a Green Beret? You got to volunteer. Now
Yep.
you're going through Green Beret school. Hey, we have this other program that's called Mac v Sog, Navy SEALs or Green Berets. You got to volunteer. So you got to volunteer into this fucking program.
And it was like seat of your pants type volunteering too. Like they were
Yeah.
just like, fuck it. Like here's a quick learning, you know, curve.
It was
Yeah.
it was
And-
literally, hey, we're gonna pull you into this room and we're gonna say this. Hey, you're gonna wear this uniform, and there's gonna be no name tapes, no American flag.
Barely
you're
a
gonna-
uniform too.
You're not gonna you're slick. You're gonna have nothing on you, and if you get captured, you are not
We
a part
dis-
of.
We
You are
yeah,
gonna
we
speak,
disavow you.
You're gonna speak a different language, and you are not a part of the United States. And you got to sit there and go, I accept.
Bro, what
Yeah.
about his first fucking flight in? When they flew them into their fucking, I don't, forgive me, I don't remember the basis, but I remember the basis of the story. Where he was flying in and like the platoon that he was, or the company or what, the attachment he was supposed to be a part of, flew out the day before and never came back. That's your first day where they're
Yeah.
like, listen, we lost about like 15 guys. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
ugh. And that's
It's
your
fucking
life
insane.
for fucking months, years.
I was gonna say for the Vietnam time, it was like years, because like even World War II, it was years. Nowadays, it's hey, you're doing like 3 months in the box, and you're doing a 9-month deployment.
So I just figured this out recently.
World War II, like I remember watching like what is it, Brothers in Arms? I
Yeah.
think that's what it's called. The
What, no,
series,
Band of Brothers?
Band of Brothers, where they're like, oh yeah,
Great.
I'm going 2 years on deployment now.
Yeah, greatest fucking generation, first of all. And Band of Brothers is like one of the
Great,
perfect. It's
great
it's
TV
it's
series.
fucking perfect. The
That,
cast,
that
everything.
and the
perfect.
Pacific.
So I didn't
Yeah,
like
the
the Pacific as much as I liked Band of Brothers.
I liked both.
It's still great, but it is not Band of Brothers.
The Pacific showed the so I would rather be in the Eastern Theater.
No,
I'd rather be fighting Germans than Japanese.
bro, the fucking Bastogne episode. Was it
I would-
Bastogne?
I would rather be fighting Germans than fucking Japanese. I would rather be freezing my ass off
Yeah.
on the Battle of the Bulge and taking artillery and tank fire than fucking
Yeah,
But bro,
what the
Bast-
Marines
also
had
Battle of the
what the
Bulge.
Marines had to go through.
But the Bastogne, bro, the Bastogne episode, they're digging foxholes. It's the middle of the winter. They're dealing with frostbite,
That's the Battle of the
freezing
Bulge.
temperatures. Yeah, but I'm saying they're not dealing with they got no food, no rations, no medical, no morphine, and they're taking mortar fire every fucking night for hours.
I would rather
More-
deal with that than all the shit that they had to deal with over in the Pacific.
I mean, all of it's fucking
Yeah.
suck, but God.
So I just
Oh.
realized.
I
so
would-
I obviously
I would rather sit there, freeze my ass off, and take fucking artillery fire, and then sweating my dick off, or dealing with the rainstorms.
typhoons.
and everything else that they had to deal with. And then also on top of that, at least Germany, they're like, here, I'm just gonna drop artillery fire on you. Japan, they're like, here, fuck you, I'm gonna sneak into your foxhole and I'm gonna slit your fucking throat.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be at either of those spots.
Right. Yeah.
I would choose the artillery fire over the fucking slitting my throat.
Until it only blows your fucking arm off, and then you fucking die the slow and painful death.
In my opinion, I'd rather get blown the fuck up than get fucking...
take the easy way out.
Yeah, get bled out slowly.
I don't know.
So this trying to translate.
I think it's just because I'm from New Hampshire and I can deal with the winter.
All right, so
I had my time where I was 10 days in the box in Fort Polk, and I'm like, I fucking hate my life right now. Fort Polk was bullshit.
Bro, I can't even deal with a porta potty in New York, July.
Oh my god.
Are you
Construction
kidding me?
site porta johns?
I power jerked in 110 degree weather in a porta john in Fort Polk, Louisiana. You want to tell your worst FAP story? That was it.
Oh my god.
Oh
my
god, bro.
Yeah. There's a bomb drop for you.
What was the topic you were going into?
I was going into fucking, if you could go back to any era of time, what would you do?
Any era of time?
Any era of time, any era. Like you can go back and
What am I doing?
live in that era.
Oh, just living?
You're just fucking there. Like you get a time machine, they're like, we'll put you anywhere. Would you drop anywhere or would you stay in this time? Your wife and kids are not included in the story, Ty. You're single, childless. You're just you.
I'm single and can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yep. There's the ghost again.
Yeah, I know that fucking thing was ripping.
Today's co-hostess, Mother Ryan.
Oh fuck.
Well, it's like I kind of
I've got two.
I kind of tell Kristen this all the time. Like, if I never met her, I would have never gone National Guard. I would have gone full-time Army, and you wouldn't be seeing me right now.
Biggest regret was not going full-time Army.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking era of time, guys.
I know.
Decades.
Oh, I know, but like I'm saying, like
Also, other areas. Like you don't have to stay in America, obviously.
America.
I'm super like fascinated with either like mafia like history and stuff like that and mob history.
1930s and 40s New
You
York.
joining a
Yeah.
gang? Is that what you're
How
telling
good
me?
how good was Boardwalk Empire? Did you guys watch Boardwalk Empire on
I
HBO?
don't think I've seen that.
No.
Dude, you guys need to watch this. It's so good. It's about Nucky Thompson. It's so good. Al Capone's in it.
I would
Fucking
say
awesome.
I talk about, and I say it a lot, where like it would suck to be in that time, but I also would like to experience that time just to see what like my grandfather went through, and that would be World War II.
I'm going feudal Japan. All day. With the geishas and the fucking samurai. I'm all in.
Oh, you're talking like samurai era.
Yeah, all in.
Or you're sending me to fucking Tombstone.
And
I'm watching
know if
fucking Wyatt walk on water.
That would be my.
I don't know if I want to deal with like that time
West would be
where
my second.
swords were the fighting style, because like that always was not a guaranteed kill. It was more of a, hey, you're getting fucking sliced and you're gonna bleed the fuck out.
Yeah, so I'm big martial arts guy. I've been doing martial arts since I was 7. I do Ryushin Soshiru, which is a Japanese sword
Greek
fighting.
time would be a cool one to go back to.
Too basic for me. I wouldn't want to go back that far. I'd
would
like
kinda
some
wanna go back
creature.
that far.
I'd like some creature comforts. Like I want to be on a comfortable fucking mattress, like a bedroll. You know what I mean? Like I want like some sort of plumbing. You know, I don't want to shit in a hole every day of my life. But yeah, I got a couple of swords from fucking some tournaments I won and shit. I would go feudal Japan. That's it, straight up.
Yeah, that's where I would either be stuck between either like
But-
the mob crime days and stuff like that, or the Wild West. I think the Wild West.
Wild West is my close second, though. I just watched the Magnificent
I'd be
Seven
such
the other
a fucking
day.
outlaw in the Wild West.
Oh, me too. You kidding me, bro? My fucking
I think
my
I'd
face
have
would
to
be
choose
posted
Wild
everywhere.
West.
I love how like
Be a lot of-
I love how like we're in the line of work that we are right now, and it's like, oh, if I was in that time though, I'd be a fucking outlaw.
Crime.
Crime everywhere.
Right.
It was the most lucrative. Fuck.
But that's like another reason.
It's like, and
with,
if
the
somehow
whole
you do
crime
fucking
mafia
catch me,
and
I just
stuff
die.
like that.
So I'm
like
bringing
the town
for the
fucking
for the weekend. I'm bringing my lever action up.
sick.
My 44 mag.
I would say
standing and shooting this thing sucks dick. By the way,
I would say the time that you're saying like
So it's got a
no, wait,
4570.
the town is more modern, right?
It's
yeah, the town
more modern,
what's
but
the
it's
one that
still
Johnny
like
Depp
tied
did?
in with like
What's the movie that Johnny Depp did?
Black Mass.
And he was a gangster. And
Yeah,
he was doing
he was an FBI informant.
no. He was part of the mob.
Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah.
played Whitey Bulger. He was a
Yeah, but-
FBI, he was a two-timer. He was a
Yeah.
FBI informant and also a part of the mob. And
Yeah.
he was able to do all the shit he was able to do because the
because he was an informant.
fucking FBI would just
That
Yeah.
time period where like all the
Yeah,
men were
the
wearing like
Departed and stuff like
were
that.
like
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
the suits and the fucking top hats, like that'd be a cool thing to be a part of.
like fucking. Are you talking like
The 30s, like Prohibition.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood,
20s,
fucking
20s.
London with the top hat, Jack the Ripper,
Peaky
time?
Blinders.
No, not that. Like Peaky Blinders. Like that's a good one.
It's a good era, but I wouldn't go
Yeah.
there,
Like the style for men.
bro. Feudal Japan, where you just fucking have a sword fight. Ninjas are running around. You're fucking virgin geishas. Come on, bro. You're fucking lit. Sake all day. Yakuza fucking starting point. Come on.
Yeah, like Peaky Blinders style.
I'd
be part of his gang.
I'd be a fucking shogun. Get out of here. I'd own a part of Japan.
Samurai all the way.
Oh yeah, that's it, bro. That's where I would go.
If I would say so, if I could go back in time and say I do like die and I'm able to come back to like my normal life, it would be like World War II. I would like to any portion of like World War II.
It was a different time. That's when fucking. I hate to say it, but it's like men were men back then. Like, you were gone for fucking 3-4 years and no one like really complained. Like, bro, people complain if you're at work for fucking 19 hours.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, if I could like be resurrected, like say if I could go back in time to that era, and then like say if I ended up getting fucked up over there and I just kind of come back, I'd be like, yeah, I'd like to try that just to see, just to see the level. Like
Just give me
next
a
thing you
trench
know,
gun.
I'm on Normandy Beach, and then I just get fucking got, and I'm like, hey, I fucking experienced it at least.
Yeah, they give you a trial run. It's
Yeah.
it's a 10-day trial run. So you end up at the fucking boot camp. You make it to fucking
Because
Omaha Beach, and you're done.
World War II was one of the things where I really like dove into the weeds of between like movie series, documentaries, like World War II in HD that the History Channel did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like that
sick.
was fucking cool.
Operation Market Garden.
And all the movies from like Save It Private Ryan, Hacksaw Ridge, the
Remember
Band
when
of
the
Brothers,
military
and the
channel
Pacific
was
and
a
everything.
fucking channel?
Is it not a channel anymore?
No. It's
The
gone.
History Channel?
No, the military channel.
Yes, the military channel is gone.
Remember that? That fucking channel had so many good shows on
Oh
it.
yeah. But that would be something where I know it was a bad time, but it was something where like my grandfather only told me snippets before he passed away.
How old was your grandfather? when he passed away?
My grandfather was oh my god, I can't remember. Fuck, I would have to ask my father. I was
So
young. I was young when he passed away.
My grandfather was 82 when 88 when he passed away. But he wasn't.
He was in the 80s,
World
I
War
think.
II. He was Korean War. But he was an army vet, and he was. My grandfather was a fucking G, bro.
So my grandfather wouldn't talk about it much if I tried to ask him. It was more of I got it out of my grandmother after he passed away, and all she could tell me was he was on the ships when World War II was happening.
Was he in the Navy or the Army?
He was Navy.
Oh, so my grandfather was Army, but he was a boxer his whole life.
Okay.
Like, grew up in Hell's Kitchen, New York, was associated with the Westies, which is like the Irish mob.
Yeah.
Enlisted, went to the, for the Korean War. They sent him to Korea, found out he could box, and wound up doing his deployments in France for the military boxing team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he boxed there, did his whole tour in fucking France, came back, went up boxing for the Westies, throwing fights, got his boxing license pulled. And they were like, listen, like you did us well, you fucking threw some fights, you lost your license, we feel bad for you. They got him a job with United Airlines. Where he went up working for United for, I don't know, 25 years, got his pension.
Shit.
But he had a life. He had a fucking, so the Westies used to have a ring. Like a specific ring that all Westies would wear. And we buried him with it. I wanted it so bad. I was like, I want that fucking ring, bro.
Well, that's like I was hoping like my grandfather would, obviously it's kind of like a little bit morbid, but I would hope he would make it a few more years than what he did, is because when I graduated, I was hoping he could put my my blue cord on me when I graduated. I had my father do it.
Is your father a veteran?
No, my father is not. My father luckily did not get drafted during Vietnam.
Dodger.
Wasn't a Dodger, he just never got drafted.
I'm just kidding.
And he even talks about it because I went in and he says, yeah, there was a few times I thought about it, but I never had a full interest in it. And he talked about like the draft. He said, yeah, I never got drafted.
Yeah, it's
my dad was too young.
Well, my dad asked me, he's like, well, like, why do you want to do this? And I was like, I kind of want to follow the path of what Grandpa did. Simple as that. Like, obviously, my grandfather went Navy. I was like, no, I'm gonna go Army.
Yeah, my grandfather was Army, and then New Hampshire Army National Guard. Then my dad was New Hampshire Army National Guard, and then I was New Hampshire Army National Guard. So we're 3 generations. New Hampshire Army Guard.
Did Matt recruit you, or did you choose National Guard yourself?
I chose National Guard myself because I was like, oh, I'll do it and like see what I think of it. Blah blah blah. I was like, I can still fucking be home and still serve. I should have gone fucking active. I should.
So I was talking to an Army active duty recruiter.
Yeah. And
then Matt, which is my nephew, talked me into going National Guard so he can get his fucking recruitment bonus.
Yeah.
Because it was like a $2,000 bonus for recruitment. And he talked me into going National Guard. And there's portions of me where I'm like, fuck, I wish I went active instead.
Listen.
Yeah, I wish I had gone active too, because I could have picked the job I wanted to do.
But let me just say this, boys.
I still would have gone infantry, but hopefully I would have picked up a contract for a certain group that I was aiming to go for. But the next thing you know, I had a wife and kid, and I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah, listen, boys, everything works out for a reason.
Yeah,
there is a reason.
Thank you for your fucking service, regardless of if it's active or non-active. It's still important. It's still important. Listen, Garrett, you wrote speeding tickets to the fucking guys that mattered.
Yeah.
Listen. Every service counts. Doesn't matter if you're a fucking cook, you're a fucking radio guy, you're a fucking quartermaster. It doesn't matter. Thank you.
Well,
don't think back and wish you did other things, because everything works out for a reason. Ty, you would not have Bentley right now. You wouldn't be enjoying the things that you're enjoying. You might be struggling a little bit now, but don't fucking worry. We'll get more bush lights in those fridges. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Like,
if I had gone active, my fucking job description too, like I wanted to go EOD or combat engineer. Like I wanted to go like at that time when we
Don't go
enlisted.
combat engineer if you're not.
Should have went
fucking with
Navy if you
demolition.
wanted to be a CB, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
So
no.
my biggest thing, especially being National Guard, is I did my 8, well, technically 6, my 6 years active, and having 2 deployments to Afghanistan get canceled on me. That's what said, you know what, I'm fucking done.
Yeah. Imagine
Yes,
getting done with
my-
AIT 2 weeks after your unit went to fucking pre-deployment training, and then you found out you got stuck with rear debt.
Yep. Like, obviously, my wonderful wife, Kristen, she's like, hey, I'm happy you didn't get deployed at all. But, you know, there's a side of us, and this is talking to chat and any of you guys that are part of the military, and if you never got your piece of the pie, you know what I'm talking about, is you want that piece of the pie. There's
yeah.
people that have the experience and have had their times overseas, and they're like, you do not want this. But you know, us young and stupid at that time were like, no, I do want this because I want that experience. It is hard to do 6 years of training of, hey, how to fight in a military and how to effectively, you know, do the deed on someone. If you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna say it, but
Not the handy deed.
and then not doing it, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
And it sounds morbid. It sounds dark.
you got blue balled.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Especially me going into an infantry unit where it's like, hey, our job is to literally fight the enemy.
Yeah.
Listen, everything
It's
happens
tough.
for a reason,
It
boys.
sucks. But yeah, no, I do agree with that too. Like everything happens for
Listen,
a
you're
reason.
still young. You can still re-enlist.
Yep. I almost
My
did
wife would fucking
last
kill
year.
me. My wife would fucking kill me.
I wanted to get into and go Air Force and get into either geospatial analytics, which is like drone footage stuff, and then like or an intel spot, and then fucking do 4 and get out, and then go and catch a fucking contracting gig and make fucking buku bucks. I mean, like there was some contracting things that I was looking at, and it was like 6 figures.
You get $100 a year.
Yeah. 6 figures for 6 months on, 6 months off in Germany, just doing drone surveillance.
Mm.
I was like, fuck, 6
So-
months and 6 figures? Yep, take
So,
it.
funny thing about that is I was looking at Air Force as well. And I was talking to Kristen about this, especially I started doing the EMT stuff and the paramedic stuff.
Ooh, you going fucking
PJ?
I
PJ?
was like, hey, how would you feel if I went Air Force PJ?
Yeah, but the pipeline is fucking 16 months.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a while.
That's a long time
Yeah.
away.
It is a while. And she's like, no, we've had this talk. You are done.
And it's a fucking one of those enlistments, and this is the same reason with like when I was looking at drone surveillance and stuff like that, or intel spots in the Air Force. As prior enlisted, you're only allotted X amount of jobs.
Yeah.
And that's fucking
Unless you want to go
their
through
MP, which is security forces, firefighter,
That's
and
if you
just like
don't
all
want
the
to do
basic
their...
jobs. If you don't
Yeah.
want to do basic all over
Yep.
again.
Yeah.
that's
and
it.
I was
I
like-
was gonna say you would
like,
have to go
fuck.
through basic all over again.
Yeah.
But I was like, if I
But
go
mean,
Air
it's
Force, it would.
basic, so.
If I go through Air Force, I'd want to try to get on the PJs.
Well, there's a PJ base 20 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
West Hampton, Grabetsky.
But-
I got a
so-
buddy that's a PJ out there, and he's on call. Like,
Yeah.
legit. Any moment they could be like, "Hey, listen, fucker, you're on deployment now. Let's go."
Well, that's like there's a unit in Concord, and it's the Black Hawk Squadron. They're always on call because next thing you know, Joe Schmo is in the mountains, gets lost, and so on and so forth, and they have to go out and get him.
Northwoods Law.
that National Guard unit gets called out all the time, and I was when I was getting near the end of my contract, I was looking to go
See the
talk to
dog
them.
penis? You saw the dog. You saw the dog penis?
But I was looking to go
He
talk
ran.
to them, and what they told me is there's a vetting process with that unit is where they interview you and see if they like you
Right.
before you get on that unit. And it was like, hey, can I be a Blackhawk mechanic? And this is when I was machining. I'm like, hey, I know like a decent amount about maintenance and everything and all this stuff. Can I like become a Blackhawk mechanic or work with the Blackhawks? And they're like, yeah, there's a whole vetting process of trying to be with those crews. Because they're technically like a full-time all on call unit.
Oh, you're on camera.
Your
Spousal abuse.
Don't you have
Sorry,
to be
Ty.
married for that, Craig?
Bro, you're still on camera. Get
Yeah.
way down.
Yeah, you gotta be married for that.
Bro, she's like a fucking demon. Just popping up. Get out of here. How
It's
do I-
in and out. It's in and
Hi, Raven.
You're saying hi.
Oh, that's fucking
God.
funny.
Jesus, cut that.
Jesus got the wheel.
Get out of
But-
here.
Oh,
All
man.
right. I feel
All
like
right,
this has gone
yeah.
off the rails. How about this?
Wait,
We're
wait,
gonna
wait,
end it
wait.
right there. Thank you
No.
so much for hanging
Wait,
out.
wait,
No,
wait. What's Greg
what?
got to say?
What?
Which is more important, the pull part or the pray part? When you pull and pray.
Garrett and I are confused just as much. What is this pull and pray?
Pray and pray?
No. Like the pull out method. You pull and pray.
Oh my god.
Probably the pulling part, and then you can spray
Oh.
wherever.
Oh no. The pray. Like pray, not like fucking pray.
Oh.
Not spray and pray.
Oh.
You fucking.
Comment section.
All right.
Argue in the comment section. We may be an hour and 36 in, but guess what? You just
Yeah.
argue in the comments. And
Oh, man.
thank you for watching the Casual AF podcast. And we appreciate it for you guys hanging out with us dumb fucks.
Oh, man.
Twitter,
Peace.
Instagram, Facebook,
TikTok,
Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube,
Patreon,
Patreon,
Patreon.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Do we have that yet?
We don't have the OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. But we appreciate you guys. If you are still here,
Yeah.
we appreciate you. And
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
appreciate you.
I'm gonna put the domestic violence hotline number
high
in the
five you.
comments.
Oh,
But
man.
that is it for us. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one. See y'all later.
Bye, everybody.
Peace.